This problem is way worse than people think. Way worse than people think. Where did the accounts link up? Because no one that I go to their COD tracker, right? If I type in Galex should go this many fucking accounts. I don't care how famous you are. It doesn't happen. Ready? Bobby Pop.
We recently spoke about Galex. We know about his permaban back in March 2021, and we know there was a ban wave at the time. And we know at that time that people were spouting about the fact they were using unlocker tools due to the fact that a lot of large creators had actually normalized the use of an unlocker tool. How is that cheating? How does that gain an advantage in the game? It's still cheating. It's still a third-party software to gain some form of advantage in the game. So this is the reason why people were using that as an excuse back then. They were using aimbot and wall hacks, 2D radar, you name it, they had it. But they were claiming that their ban was linked to an unlock tool because for some reason they felt that this would actually be accepted by their community. Because hey, nobody wants to support someone who's using aimbot. You might be wondering why we're talking about this when the title of the video is about blah blah. And it's simple really, because recently blah blah said on a stream that I'm doing things the wrong way, saying that I blew his cover.
And I just try to do it smart. I don't want to fucking go in there and like go crazy and just point fingers. I'm not a Beaman. I try to do things smart. Beaman blew up the spot on Galex, kind of fucked up my whole cover on this. It's fine.
And what does he mean by blew his cover? Was he working on this in the background? Because let's face it, Rara knows Expel, and he knew that Expel was playing with Galex. He also knew that Galex was permabanned, and this has been over a year since the permaban occurred. But remember back then, when Galex was permabanned, what type of content was Rara putting out? He was putting his own gameplay content out. He was using a VPN for that gameplay. You've got to remember that at the time when Galex was permabanned, Rara didn't expose him. He knew about it, he didn't make a video. And at that time we were exposing people on a daily basis for being shadow banned, perma banned, using cheats, slipping up on stream and so on, every single day. That's what we've been doing for the past 2 years, to be fair. Rara was doing his own gameplay content, so while he says on stream that I'm doing things in an aggressive manner and that I've blew his cover, if it takes him that long to actually find somebody who's already been permanently banned by Activision, how long does it take him to actually spot someone cheating who hasn't been banned? Or does he have this weird logic where people who aren't banned aren't cheating? I don't know. Either way, Rara and his egotistical nature seem to believe that he knows best. He does things the right way. He even mentioned that on stream, that I do things the wrong way and he does it the right way, when in fact, he's already been proven to actually defend the cheater. 5x.
And I just try to do it smart. I don't want to fucking go in there and like go crazy and just point fingers. I'm not a Beaman.
Now listen, I'll sit here and I'll say people make mistakes, so I understand that maybe he did believe the 5x5 was legit. But when he was in a position where every other hacker hunter in this space at the moment thought they were cheating, he defended against them. So he actually went head to head against every hacker hunter defending 5x5x, demonstrating how he could replicate her gameplay and so on. Now why didn't he expose Galex? Why has he not said anything until now? Could it be that Rara is claiming to have had his cover blown when in fact he was never going to say anything, or in fact, but now Call of Shame are talking about it, we're talking about it, Rara feels the need to bring this up and claim that we've blew his cover? I would like to see some of the things that Rara is claiming. He claims that he has a testimony that states why Galex was in fact permabanned, and he claims that to be to do with an unlocker tool. Believe it or not, what are the chances? The same excuse majority of these permabanned people were using back then. He claims that I am mad behind, claiming that he has this testimony. So the question is, how long has Rara had hold of this so-called testimony of Galex actually cheating using an unlocker tool, and that's why he was permabanned? And then ask yourself this question: if he's had that for such a long time to say that I'm so far behind, why hasn't he made a video about it until now? What was he holding on to it for? Could it be to do with a friends of friends situation? Could it have been just another situation where he was defending and looking after and protecting a streamer? Because why on earth, if you had a testimony from a streamer claiming why they were permanently banned, would you not make that public if you are in fact somebody who exposes cheaters who are streamers? I'll tell you this right now. If you are associated with me, if any streamer I speak to was to come out and accidentally slip up and show their cheats, or if they were to be permanently banned and so on, you could bet your house on it that I would make a video. It's that simple. I expose streamers who cheat. I've done it to the people in the past who I was close with, people who actually led me down this path because they were cheating in video games. Do you think for a second that somebody I associate with right now online, if they were caught cheating, that I wouldn't make a video? Think again. I would make that video. So why didn't Rara make the video on Galex? He claims that he's been doing undercover work.
Beaman blew up the spot on Galex, kind of fucked up my whole cover on this.
And yet on stream, he was sat there doing one of the first steps in the process of finding out if somebody is cheating, doing the multiple account check. You go on COD Tracker, you type in a name and it comes up with a list. You go through the list and cipher out which ones are linked to the person, which ones aren't. You can tell the difference. You can link each account based on teammates played with and so on. And yet, for some reason, Rara, after doing all this undercover work, after already having a testimony claiming why Galex was permabanned, feels the need on stream yesterday to actually go through that process and go through all the Galex names. And even whilst he's doing that, he claims this is the process, this is the right way, and then he even goes ahead and makes a mockery of his own process. He states that nobody, no matter how famous you are, has that many accounts.
Where did the accounts link up? Because no one that I go to their COD tracker, right? If I type in Galex should go this many fucking accounts. I don't care how famous you are. It doesn't happen. Ready? Bobby Pop.
Go and check every top streamer. Every top streamer has fan-made accounts. Every top streamer has rage hackers pretending to be them. That's just the nature of Warzone at the moment. But he claimed that on stream, so he doesn't even know his own process properly. Be vigilant, guys. Make sure you get the right information. Make sure you can see through the bullshit. And make sure you understand what type of person you're dealing with whilst you're listening and watching Rara. If you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications. If you want to support the channel further, hit the blue join button. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.
I don't want to fucking go in there and go crazy and just point fingers. I'm not a Beaman. I try to do things smart.